Hello everyone! Today Mikey and I are going to build a house in the form of our statues with a secret basement.
In the form of our skins? Is this a full-length figure?
They will be waist deep in the ground, and the basement will be literally at their feet. Choose colors for your skin. I have already chosen my colors. These are body, white, brown, and red. I will pick up other colors according to the situation.
I kind of chose the colors too, but I will use wool, not terracotta.
You're right to use the materials you want. In the meantime, I suggest we need to start construction. You start building too, Mikey. I'll start by making a frame for the shoulders and torso of my character. Of course, they will be made of red terracotta because my skin is mostly red. In this case, it is very important that everything is symmetrical and the same in size, otherwise it will stand out very much from the overall picture of the skin. We will not make our skins too huge, because there is no special need for this. The main thing here is to make something like a house and a bunker under the character in which you can survive some kind of disaster. But despite the fact that the appearance of the skin is not so important, I will still try to convey it exactly, though not in full. I just really want to convey all the details of my skin so that I can enjoy myself's work. I hope Mikey thinks the same as me. I'm almost done with the foundation of the skin frame and I can start giving the frame a three-dimensional shape. The shapes from which I make the skin are called parallelepipeds, that is a three-dimensional rectangle. It is very important to give a three-dimensional shape because if the skin is flat and two-dimensional, not only will it look very plain, but also we will not be able to furnish the skin from the inside in any way. Because our first priority is to make a house inside the skin and not just a character figure. Our houses will be functional and quite habitable. You can live in them. After constructing the frame, I will start building my character's head. Head will be a purely decorative part without functionality, and Mikey will most likely figure out how to use such a space. But on the other hand, the rest of my body will be hollow and I will definitely make it something useful. The character's head is very important. The overall impression of the skin will depend on its appearance, because if the head is made poorly and lazily, it will immediately catch your eye. And I want my head to be not a disadvantage of the design, but its advantage. It is for this reason that I count the blocks very carefully before building the head, because everything should be smooth and symmetrical. By the way, I can finally start building this very head. For its construction, I will use a body color, because my head is so much of this color, not counting the hood and hair, but I will also get to them because I am very attentive to details. My head will be 5 by 5 by 5 blocks, that is, it will be a cube, a three-dimensional square, all sides of which are equal. I completely forgot to take black terracotta for my eyes. I will also use white, because the color of my eyes is a combination of these two. Next, I plan to use brown terracotta to make my hair on my head, my cool hairstyle. I had the idea to make my hair voluminous so that it stands out even more against the background of the head. And now I have to finish the frame of the head to the end, because I will use it in the future. Mikey has only finished the frame so far. He is building his character very slowly. Maybe I will have to help him a little later with advice. I can't leave a friend in trouble. The head is almost ready. Its main shape is already clearly guessed. But I want an almost perfect copy, so I will be very anxious to try to recreate the hair of my skin so that it looks as natural as possible. After finishing the hair, I will start making a hood that will take up quite a large part of the head. In general, the hairstyle can be considered ready. It's time for the hood. It will generally have the color of my hoodie, that is red, because the hood is essentially just a continuation of the hoodie. There is very little left to do. After finishing the work on the head, I will start the interior decoration and arrangement of accessories. There really isn't much left to do. I'm almost done with my head, but I'll need to fill out the frame. There's still a lot of work to do. Now that most of the work is done, I can start building a secret basement in my house. The basement is secret for a reason, because we will hide there in case of any cataclysm or an attack on our house. As a mechanism for a secret passage, I will use an ordinary sticky piston and a lever, which I will hide in the wall and decorate everything so that without a close examination you will not immediately understand that there is a lever at all. The mechanism is ready. Now it remains to hide it and check if I can reach the lever from the place I need. It seems to work out. It's good. Now it's time to dig a place under the basement. My basement will be quite small, because I don't need a lot of space to survive in a possible apocalypse, as long as there are provisions and entertainment. The color of my basement will match the color of the walls of the main body. That's why it will be red. Despite the fact that the basement will be small, I want to make it high so that more chests can fit there. After all, this is still a basement. It is implied that there will be a storage, and not just a safe place where you can live for a long time. I am still expanding the basement because it seems to me that it is still very small and narrow. This place will obviously not be enough for my tasks. It seems I accidentally touched the unlocking mechanism. I need to fix it urgently before I forget. The mechanism has been restored. I can continue to expand the basement. There's not much work left. Okay, there's still quite a lot of work to do. So I'll probably cut it out. So, now that I have walls and a ceiling in the basement, I can finally start furnishing it. A bedside table with a TV and a chair. I definitely need a laptop and a chair for him. I need a laptop to relax and learn the latest news in the world. And of course a chest, a lot of chests. And workbenches with furnaces. I filled part of my chest to the top with food so that I could not worry that I would starve here. It seems like that's all. We can start showing our houses to each other.
We're finally done. I'll be able to show you my cute house. Wow!
So, let's see what you've built here. Great job. You're doing great. Good attention to details. And I see you like my idea with glass.
I even specially selected the doors to match the color of my shell. That's the attention to detail I have.
Let's go inside. A huge space filled with chests, workbenches, furnaces, and anvils. I also like your lighting idea. I forgot about it at all. And upstairs you have a room for enchantment and a bunch of bookshelves so you can read. Cool. And yet I wonder where you hid your passage to the basement. He's probably out there somewhere. Wait, don't tell me. I'll figure it out on my own. All the chests are empty. There are no keys. But here, for some reason, there is one chest, not two. I don't think it's for the lamp. And what about the other side? And there is no lamp here. I wonder why. Because there's a trapdoor hidden here. Here is your passage to the basement, well camouflaged, and the enemy will not get through because of the growth.
Well done! You found him. Come on down, and I'll show you what I have there. And so, here I have as many as 3 refrigerators that I will then fill with food. My treasure chest, a computer for games, as well as my secret room with a bathroom and toilet. It is very small, and here you can hide in the bathroom from an earthquake. In general, this is all I have.
A very nice and cute house. And now let's go look at mine.
What a wonderful skin you got. Let's see what's inside. It's a little low here, there's no second floor, and there aren't enough chests. Why are there so few chests? And where do you keep all your food?
You haven't seen my basement yet. It's all there. But first try to find out how to get there. Have a good search.
The search won't take long. After all, I'm a brilliant detective. So give me a minute of time and I'll find the lever that unlocks the doors. Most likely you hid it right in the wall. And you did it so that you couldn't see the lever right away, only on closer inspection. I'll look at those workbenches again. And here he is, hidden behind the anvil. Can I click? I'm pressing.
Well done. You found it. We're going down. Here is my bunker. Here are all my chests. As you can see, there are a lot of them here. There's a laptop and a TV, comfortable chairs. And look at the lower chests. There's a lot of food there.
A great shelter. I would live here. How do you like the idea of exchanging shelters? Mine has a bathroom and a toilet.
Perhaps not. I put my soul into the construction, and you probably too. So we'll keep them for ourselves. Come on, we need to say goodbye. And leave this door alone before you break it down. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe.
Write in the comments whose house and skin you liked more and why.
Goodbye!